so I followed through. Somehow I ended up here.
Beginning of last year, we had the Lord do some amazing things in our life. We had 2 great kids, good jobs for both of us, nice house here in Tallahassee. We absolutely love being here at First Baptist, but He sent a restlessness to us, and it's kind of hard to explain except that we knew something was coming. And so we sold our house, moved into an apartment, and just prayed and waited for whatever it was that the Lord was going to do with our lives. And through the ministries of First Baptist Tallahassee on Good Friday 2015, He spoke to both of our hearts and led us to Knysna, South Africa, and into full-time service for Him. And as we called the church planting team that we knew on the ground there, they told us that they had already been praying for us specifically, and that we had some things that in our background that they needed, some of the skills that we had in our careers and our education that they needed in their ministry. And so they asked us to come, and we'll be in Knysna, which is a beautiful city right on the coast, the southern coast of Africa, right on the Indian Ocean. It's a tourist area. It's got all the wealthy of South Africa come, and just some of the greatest places you'll ever see. But at the same time, it's still Africa, so there's the townships and people that live completely different lives, all right in the same small town, in the same proximity. So what the team on the ground has decided to do is to start a nonprofit called Knysna Hope, to help coordinate efforts across the city to be the hands and feet of Jesus on the ground, and to come alongside the church plants, the new church startups, to build relationships in each community of Knysna through food outreach, through skills development, crisis pregnancy intervention, and through the fine arts. And so they've asked me to help come and coordinate those operations of the nonprofit, to simply help the church planting efforts in the city by building relationships with people.
And I come in at the Music Academy. I've been asked to help a former professor of mine open up a music academy and an Institute of Christian Music. The academy will aim to partner with local schools and throughout the years do private lessons and choirs, ensembles, and the like. And the Institute will seek to help congregations throughout South Africa grow in their knowledge of church music and how to pick quality literature, and done through internships. And so the Lord's used our skills and just abilities that He's given us and the passions that we have to work in Knysna with a team that we know. And we started fundraising a few months after His call in our lives, and we have put 30,000 miles on our car traveling throughout the U.S. and just sharing the vision and what the Lord is calling us to do. And we had the opportunity just a couple months ago to attend a class called Perspectives, and it was at that time that the Lord said, "I've called you to Knysna and I need you to go." And so we made a plan from that day to have 100 days from then fully funded, and we watched the Lord work miracles.
It was only 19 days after that day in Texas that we committed to 100 days, that the Lord had us at 100% of our budget. And so we're leaving on September 12th, and it is humbling and exciting that the Lord would call us to use the skills that He already gave us to advance His kingdom and to make His name famous in Knysna, South Africa.